Good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay, coming in. Hi, everybody. My name is Tracy Apple. Welcome to my studio. Every Wednesday, I go live and give you a free art demo, and look at how clean my studio is. There is nothing on any surface except for my art table. Hi, Bridget, Ann, Gail, Tammy, Diana, Kathy, Sandra. Look at me. Oh, wait. How can it be? Sandra D. Amy, I got my prize brushes. I'm so excited. Thank you. I am so glad you got them already. Hi, kiddo. Looks like you're going fast and furious working on your move. I am. Okay, if you didn't hear it, let me check my messages. I'm selling a bunch of stuff. Hello, Kathy in New Mexico. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you didn't hear, I'm moving. Which is so crazy to say. But I live in Southern California. For those of you who have followed me a really long time, I recently acquired a house in North Carolina, and I'm going to be moving cross country. So Randy said, "Hello from North Carolina," right as I said that. So with that being said, I would like to thank you all so much for being a part of my art world, my creative space. For those of you who are in your artful journey, I want to thank you especially because I feel like you have just been with me every step of the way. Many of you have known me for a long time. I have lived in this house since 1995, where all of my kids were born, not in the house. They were born in a hospital. And while I'm talking, we are going to do some art. So I raised my kids. They're pretty much raised. Yeah, let me know where you're from, Brenda. I'm going to be your neighbor. A lot of questions this week, some of which I can answer. A lot I can't because I don't have the answer. But as soon as I can answer, I will let you know. I don't know about timing, number one. I don't. My house closes in mid-August in North Carolina, outside of Raleigh, to answer that question. I am not leasing my house. Some people have asked. Nope. What if I don't like it? I'll figure it out. It's funny how people are concerned about that. But I've been here since 95 and I'm ready for the move. I mean, I think I'm ready as ready can be. And with that being said, a lot of people said, what about my studio? Well, it's going with me and it's getting bigger. Yes, I already have a workshop, a space for my business. So that's not a thing. People I think were concerned. If I'm going to stop Wednesdays, no. I just haven't figured out the timing because I've never been, well, I haven't been on East Coast time since 1992. I have also figured out that yours truly only moves cross country. So I'm doing it. What other questions do you have? Oh, selling artwork, which I teach a lot. What about the humidity and bugs? I'm from Michigan. I'm used to it. They're going to have a heyday with me. But it's becoming hotter and humid in Southern California. And now we have mosquitoes. So, yeah, I feel every part of the United States, I'm talking about globally. This is a global thing because I've been many places. But I also feel that like every place has so many wonderful things to offer. Okay. Which is amazing to me. And I feel quite blessed. I've traveled third world countries. I have been a lot of places that have made me appreciate America. I've also been many places that I appreciate where they live, and I love it. And I am from the Midwest, so none of this is foreign to me. Those mosquitoes are going to have a heyday with me. And life, there's so many amazing things to see. I'm excited to experience the seasons again, which is something I have really missed. And so to be honest about that, that is something I'm really looking forward to. Sorry, I have to adjust something while we're talking. I'm going to get my other camera going. So this is not I think a lot of people felt like, oh, you didn't tell us you were thinking about moving. Well, I don't tell you everything because I had a plan. It was 5 or 10 years down the road, and then I bought a house on vacation. So I don't know what to tell you other than I try to share as much as I possibly can. How is my sound? How is everything going? Can you guys hear and see me? If you can't and the sound is choppy, I don't listen to myself, let me know. I'm watching and I can see it's doing fine. So let me know. If its sound is choppy, you might hit me. Not good. Oh, here, okay. So I'm going to answer this. It could be on other people's end. Very choppy. Sorry. All good. Yeah. All good. Oh. All right. Let me see. You know what I could do? Let's try this. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm willing to try it. Hold on. Okay. You do the best you can. Okay, earbuds or earbud. Yes. Okay, let me do this. We're going to try something different. Earpods. Testing, testing. Is that any better? Testing, 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 testing. Choppy. Good. Good. All right. Is that better if I do this? They happen to be right near me. That is good. Good. That is good. And is the be all. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. Please. All right. You'll probably be able to hear me better this way. All right, better. All right. With that being said, I'm going to hit this right now because hopefully it doesn't pick up my. Okay. Hopefully I stay good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Better, better, better. That's what I want to hear. All right. With that being said, I discovered that I cannot take all of the art with me, although I will try. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. I'm moving. He says, what's up? I'm moving. So, with that being said, I'm going to let you all know, and I'll share my screen. Many of you are wondering what I'm doing with all the art I've accumulated, done, classes we have done, things we have done over the days, the years, the month. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick. Hold on, share my screen. Okay. If you were wondering, thank you, by the way, for this weekend. Artwork was flying out the door. I had to order more boxes, more shipping materials. But if you are looking for original artwork, I will throw the link. A lot of what I do, I teach, I have demos, I have whatnot. And the arts, I use it for future classes. I use it for techniques and samples, but it goes in a plastic container. I will show you what that looks like. And so I decided that it might be best just to sell a lot of their original artwork. So by the way, if it says sold out, that means it says sold out. For those of you who are emailing me saying, can you recreate another one? By the way, y'all love a good martini, I've discovered. Here's the thing. I'm not in a position right now where I'm able to do that, because that would mean painting more, which right now I'm packing more than painting more. So I'm just sharing, if it says sold out, all the newer stuff is listed at the top, but there's lots of stuff here. There's 3 or 4 pages. I will go through and remove what is sold out. Eventually, I will recreate some things, but many of you are asking for my artwork, and it is here. I had a lot of people say, I only want it if you're signing it. I do stamp them all, and I sign them. Somebody today read me the riot act and said, I want your signature, not a stamp, but they all say hand painted or handmade by, and I signed right next to it. So these were all painted by me, just so you know. See, a lot of stuff is sold out. But I'm posting the newest stuff, and I am posting it as quickly as I can. It has to be photographed. There has to be a description, a name, and I'm getting them up there. As far as pricing goes, everybody asked me about pricing. I'm just pricing them because I want you to have my artwork and have it hanging on a wall somewhere. And if you want to share where you're hanging it, that would make me so happy. Okay. Thank you. Beautiful. Just grab 2. All right. That's amazing. So some people said, as I'm posting them, they're buying multiple pieces. I prefer them all to be in one order. If by chance I haven't shipped your first order and you see another piece, I do refund the shipping. But if the other piece is gone, there's nothing I can do about that. Somebody got a little bummed that they ordered 2 pieces. I combined the shipping. But one had already gone out, the other one, and they wanted me to combine them. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm hanging on by a thread, people. And then somebody said, are you going to be selling stuff from my studio? No, my studio is going. It's actually expanding. I'll have more space. I will continue to run my business just like I have, if not more. And I have a beautiful workshop that I'm going to, and also future plans for something else. The other question I'm getting is about retreat. So funny. The irony is today, another place that I was curious about having a retreat, I asked them months ago for a bid, and they just gave me another bid in California. But I'm not ruling out retreats can be anywhere. They can be on the East Coast, the West Coast. So I'll just share some of the art. Well, I'll be posting more. Okay. I'll just post. Oh, I have to sometimes figure out how I painted them. I could put a word in here. Anyway. La, 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 la. Now this one I'm not selling. It's a little beat up. But I know a lot of you love steampunk. I love this piece, but there's just nothing to it. I should put a word on it. I taught that as a technique class. See? All right. But all of these will go, many of these. Some of them are on like the Canva artboard. Some of them are on canvas. Many of them are on wood. Just breathe. Many of these are classes. Wow. working on it. These have been all photographed. They just haven't been put up there yet. Okay. But I will get them up. So you're buying them quickly. Also, I had many people. I had an error where people were able to order multiple of them. So I had to go in and say, no, you can't buy 3 of the same one. Because then they're all originals, by the way. They're all originals. Every one of these are like. Thing is this is giving me the opportunity to photograph all my art and okay. Anyway. But thank you very much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, tonight, the art journal that I am working in right here. Oh, I'm gonna. The art journal that I'm working in right now will be for sale. So if you do want this, it'll be available. Okay. You have to pay for the journal itself and the shipping, but the painting will be for free. So for those of you who like that, great. All right. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, but I just realized I have this and I can do it. And I'm going to do a little mixed media fun. And nice to photograph these, so I'll have them forever. Yep, I'm absolutely going to do it. But logistically, everybody's asking me, oh, and also thank you for all the offers of me coming to stay at your house. The way I have it mapped out, if I come and stay at all of your houses from California to North Carolina, I will be moving in approximately 2025. So at the rate, I am not looking to do that. But thank you. Patricia said she never today. Beautiful. All right. So I'm just going to, this is a piece of, I just was going through my cupboards. This is a piece of old rice paper that I have, that like a mulberry. You're welcome, Patricia. I hope that Friday was not so tough. So I'm just going to tear this up. I guess I'm going to do a little mixed media because that's what I'm doing. All right. If you want to purchase tonight's journal, it's USA shipping. I know a lot of you were like, oh, I can't believe you're not shipping to Zimbabwe. Well, remember, trying to make my life easier, shipping to Zimbabwe is going to be very difficult for me. So USA, I made your Friday. You made mine. That's right. So go ahead and start this piece. Okay. I'm sorry, I am coughing. I cleaned today, and I think I used a cleaner that's making me a little coffee. Here we go. Everybody who is ready to paint is ready to paint. I should get a glass of wine. I'm needing to relax today. By the way, I can't figure out whether I'm coming or going. Okay, this is matte medium. Matte medium is a sealer. It is an adhesive. So I'm going to just start a little differently today. This brush is dirty. How do I know that? Because it's putting a blue tint down. All right. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to, don't worry, it's okay. I could do like tissue paper. Today we're just going to have some fun. I told you I'm going to create in the space I'm at. I was laughing because I said, oh goodness, I did all these orders. And then a lot of people ordered journals over the weekend that they want the first page painted. So I will be painting in bed. They're coming to photograph my house on Friday. Today they cleaned, I had somebody come clean the house. She was so lovely. And I don't know. I'm just selling and decluttering and paperwork and people and life. So I feel a little crazy, but not so crazy that it's to the point where I'm going, nope, and second guessing things. No, none of that. A lot of people want to know if I'm renting my house. No, I'm selling my house. lots of reasons. It's time. So, oh, I don't know if I like the way I did that. So let's just tear off a little bit more. And I'll put it up here. I can layer it. This could be sheet music. This could be, I feel like I'm a little bit in my, like, just having fun phase right now. Actually, after cleaning my studio too, I feel so dang creative, which is just phenomenal for me. I can't help myself. I'm just covering the whole thing. I just decided. All right. Well, that worked out good. This is going to be a very thick piece, but so matte medium is a sealer. It is an adhesive. For those of you who are in your artful journey. So I just added some texture back there. And we're going to layer it. I didn't even ask about colors today. If somebody is buying this journal, if you want to let me know, but let me see what I'm feeling. Breathe. Yellow. Green gold. I'm debating. No, I'm taking the yellow. Green gold. Let's do like a teal or a turquoise. And then let's go like with a brighter blue, like a ultramarine blue or a primary cyan. Okay, how does that product compare to Mod Podge? Well, you wrote Mod Lodge, but I know what you mean, Wendy. Mod Podge is a brand name. It's like Kleenex. Tissue, but it's Kleenex. Matte medium, Mod Podge, the same thing. Mod Podge is a brand name. Okay? Hopefully that helps. Okay? Why do I keep saying that? Okay? Thank you. No, I'm not going to let that dry. No, I am not going to let that dry. And no, I am not using a palette. So when I create, is this your first time watching where you're just like, what is this lady doing? I'd love to know. If it is, don't be afraid. I'm just going to have some fun tonight. I believe that you can be creative with a small amount of time. And just go for it. So every Wednesday I do a demo that I prove. First time. Hi, Deborah. I work in acrylics and watercolors. I believe that creativity is something that you can do for yourself or as a business. First time in Montreal. Welcome. I don't want to butcher your name because my last name is Weinzapfel, so I'm just gonna. There she goes. Hello, welcome. I feel like if I butcher your name, then you're gonna feel like I have my whole life. Margaret, welcome from Australia. Welcome. Okay. Everybody, welcome. Behind the scenes at Tracy Weinzapfel Studios is Anne, my moderator and community ambassador extraordinaire for your artful journey. So I am working in acrylics or mixed media. I also love watercolors. And I don't want to get my house messy. So I had professionally paid somebody to clean today, which just so you know, if any of you have somebody who cleans your house on the regular, I'd like to move in with you because I was in love with that situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and just layer this up and then and if I feel like it gets a little too dark, I can always throw a little bit of white in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I plan on sharing as much as I can. Hello, Lena from Oklahoma. I will be moving my business, which is, are you going to have a day job besides your art after your move? Oh, I read that out loud. Yeah. It's in talks, the Jean, but thank you. The answer is Tracy will be more full-time art, part-time, probably contractor to the company that is very sad to be losing me. They were not, they're going to miss me, which is a beautiful feeling. But thank you for asking. Okay. I know it's kind of crazy that this is. I like to answer as much as I can, but right now there's just so many unknowns. I just love that I announced I was moving, and then people are like, "You're right in my path. You're going to have to drive through, wherever." And I'm like, "Oh goodness, yeah." But I'm anxious to not have downtime in my business. All good for you. It is really a blessing. I'll be 10 minutes from my parents, which is all in all. I'm sorry that I'm not pulling a palette out. I could. I will. But I'm just having so much fun, and then I'm going to dry this. Okay. So you guys, just regular acrylic paints, mix it up. We got there'll be a lot of texture in this. We're going to take this back to the days when I used to do mixed media on Mondays. I do feel like I pulled out an awful lot of colors, but that's timing is such that you don't know. A lot of it just not in my hands. It's literally in God's hands. I feel like this is just a new venture. Okay, now I am going to take a heat source, a heat gun, a hair dryer, keep moving it around. I just noticed I got paint over here. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. And a lot of people were wondering about the timing of Wednesdays, and I was kind of laughing because I was like, I don't know, I haven't been on the East Coast and never done that. Sue says, I have a brother who lives 18 miles from Raleigh and visit him. Are you open to people to come and visit your studio? That's something I'm hoping that, yes, that is a thing that I would love. I'm hoping to set up a classroom in there. I just need to wait logistically and see if that's possible. I would love that. Hello from I-5 in California, somewhere. Hubby is driving, so I'm here. Okay, is it the I-5 South, the I-5 North, middle? I mean, the I-5 is huge. Okay, feeling pretty dry. Laura's like, I don't want to miss. So I'm just going to try and I love it. If you're dedicated to a Wednesday, that's the best thing ever. Oh, South, she said. Do we need to track your license plate there, Laura? All right. I'm going to take some gesso. Hopefully I have some gesso in because I just threw away. Ooh, quite full, actually. Oh, she's heading from Seattle to Arizona. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, got a long drive. Okay, well, welcome. I'll keep her occupied. I'm just going to grab a round brush. I'm not a brush snob, but I do use Dynasty brushes because I love them. But I'm going to go, I'm just going to like, oh, I changed my mind. Let's go. This is gesso. Okay. That became a little wild. Why gesso? Because I want to protect and get some very vivid colors without the background coming through. I think I put too many petals on it. So let's just downsize this. Basically, I'm drawing with gesso. And why am I doing that? Because pencil and eraser just never lend itself to me. They're never that forgiving. The eraser overworks itself, makes me second guess myself, and I'm not in the mood for that. So we're going to just have some fun. All I want to do is have some fun. How many of you are painting with me? I'd love to hear that. Or you're just watching and you're going to heed the advice and then paint later. Don't worry. Mary is painting. Amy is painting. Amy with 2 E's. Now, what if they overlap? Well, no biggie, because this is just gesso. We'll figure out where we're going later. Watch and paint later. I don't have the materials at my side, so watching and painting tomorrow or Friday, just watching and gonna paint later. Love it. Okay, you guys. Thank you. I always encourage you to take the time with me if you can. Even if you're not painting what I'm painting or paint it in watercolors, Wednesday nights are just a free demo of sorts. It inspires you to do something creative. Oh, Denise said, I'm painting one of your other projects, but I love hearing your stories. Okay, what can I regale you with? I just primarily, it's interesting in life, figuring out what you want to keep and what is clutter in your world. And I'm learning a lot right now. Love your demos. Thank you. Oh, Kathleen. Thank you. I didn't pay you to say that, but I appreciate that. All right. I decided because I have paint out, white being one. Actually, I got to shift it. I have a different. Oh, no. What is it? Is titanium white hard to come by right now? Because I feel like all my white is out. That's okay. I got more. Sitting outside and enjoying the Wisconsin weather. We'll paint tomorrow. Just watching. I can't keep up. Paint live. All right. I'm going to do a Kansas yellow medium. Primary yellow would work. I thought these daisies of sort should be yellow and white. Oh, I do need a palette. Well, dadgummit. I just was cleaning out drawers. All right, let's do. Whoa. Oh, this one's brand new. Brand new. I bet your mom and dad are excited. Well, being that the fact I've called them every single day for various things, they might not want me that nearby. I think so. Yes, I think that I could safely say yes. So I'm gonna just go for it. Oh, I love this. I was going to make them multiple colors, but I think I'm just going to do yellow. Don't worry about that. It's going to be full of color. Yeah, my parents are excited. I love the green background. Okay, good. Tamara said, I'll buy tonight's painting. Tamara, love it. I believe Anne can assist you with that if the email goes. Okay, that's going to be white. This is going to be yellow, yellow. Okay, that's going to be behind. This is going to be, okay. I just decided. There we go. Anne's on it. Thank you, Anne. I think I'm going to make. God, I love to just have fun. Once it's spoken for, it's spoken for, but the email has to go. Oh. Oh, the journal is gone. Oh, let's go. I just put my. Well, now the pressure is on. It's funny. I feel like I'm painting from a freer space, weirdly enough. So thank you. I want to know how many of you pre-think your thoughts, like what is it going to turn out? How do I make this like turn out perfect? And then you watch me and you go, wait a minute, she didn't even pick up a pencil. How about just creating from the space you're in? And you just make that I got an email today saying, what supplies should I have out? And actually, I planned on painting in watercolor, so I apologize. I didn't email back. I didn't have time. I was just had a lot today. But Wednesdays are not meant for me to give you a supply list because I create from the space I'm in. But if you're a member of your Artful Journey and you get my detailed lessons, we do create a little, sometimes off the cuff, but I do give you supply lists. I completely give you supply lists. These are just demos. This is just to incite you to pick up a paintbrush and do something creative. All right, I'm just layering the paint because now we're gonna have some fun. Thank you very much, Tamara. I love that somebody believes in buying something before they see the finished product. I have never, knock on wood, when I do these and I give away the artwork, I'm going to charge for the artwork. Had something not so, and it's such a like a feeling of saying, like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me the chance to do this and create with you. I hope she likes these colors. By the way, I am literally letting this paint bubble on purpose. So if you're wondering why I'm burning the artwork, it's because the roof is on fire. We're not seeing the rest of it. It's not, but I am. You see what I'm doing? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think when the paint company makes the paints that they factor somebody like me is going to go, let's see if I can make this cool. There'll be a reason why. I'm moving around. I don't smell smoke yet. Yet. By the way, if it goes up in flames, camera, I won't make you pay. Okay. There'll be a severe discount when I burn the first page out of the book. Okay. Breathe. Zen. It'll have character. I hope when she gets it doesn't smell like it's burning. Okay. Very good attitude. I feel like I'm adding too many colors, but it's just so fun. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. A little bit of Quinn Gold and some Carbon Black. I'm afraid I'm going to get this all over me because I keep shaking stuff. Anybody ever remove those? It's like, that's Carbon Black. You know me with a liner brush. Oh, golly. Oh, another question I got was about the earrings I've been making. I haven't added them because I've sold every set of the earrings to my friends who will not let me post them yet. So, oh, what the heck? Did this thing sleep? Is it having a bad hair day? You know what I'm going to do when I move? I'm going to dump all my brushes. I'm going to commit to using all brand new brushes because you know why? I deserve them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this now. Quinn Gold. And by the way, I already checked about the internet because said business runs off the internet and they have good internet. Is it sad that I want to buy a house that I want to know how the internet is before I make a commitment? All right. Let's just make some beautiful flowers. I think this liner brush is a little bit wackadoodle. Hold on, I have to wipe. You deserve to take some time off so you can concentrate on moving. You know, I believe it or not, as much as yes, my team has said the same thing, but I am having the luxury, I should say, not the luxury, of taking off this time and being creative with everybody, which to me is time off. I know this is my passion. Today I had somebody cleaning my house, which by the way, I will subscribe to that. I've done it my whole life, but this needed a deeper clean. and she was talking to me about artwork and whatnot. And I actually looked forward tonight. So the answer is yes, there's going to be some days off, or I'll just go live on the road. Uh, I'm not driving. I'm looking right now to sell my car, even. Um, so I can't drive that far. I can drive pretty far, but it'd probably take me 7 months to get there. So I'd be stopping at every gas station for snacks. Especially if nobody's monitoring me. So what's weird about this brush is it was not, it was left in water and it has a bunch of stray, I don't know if you could see this, but see how it has all those, like this needs to be thrown away in many people's worlds, but I actually like that sometimes when I'm going around, it's adding another second line, like it's making it look as whimsical as I need it to be. So I'm at peace with that, just so you know. But that brush needs to be thrown away. I left it in water, like face down. I have nobody but to blame but myself. Yeah, Tamara said I'd be stopping and looking at every cool thing. This would be me, and I've done it before. I've gone across the United States before, many a time in my life. Let's see. When I went from California to Michigan and then down to Chicago, I stopped in. I saw the biggest ball of yarn. I saw like the biggest thing of rubber bands. That I'd stop in. I saw Cadillac Ranch in Texas, which I had then went to Cadillac Ranch. Not only went to Cadillac Ranch, but stopped and bought spray paint to leave my mark in Cadillac Ranch. So, and then, I went to Gary, Indiana to see Michael Jackson's house. I mean, who does that? Yeah, you should not leave your brushes in water because, by the way, it's really bad for the ferrule, the barrel, the everything, and the wood. I listen. There, I have brushes sitting in water right now, but uh, it isn't good for the brushes. Just so you know, right? Especially your liner brushes because it puts stress on the hair of the brush. So just so you know. Oh yeah, I went to Michael Jackson's house shortly after he had. I did stop and see the giant jackrabbit. Now I need to know where this is. Can somebody give me a state on that? I've seen the biggest thermometer, the biggest lumberjack, neon signs. I saw that in Vegas. So I don't think me, and I am gonna have to go back and work and stuff. So I can't like. Oh, I have to unpack too a house and run a business. But literally, if I see a sign for something, I'd be like, "What? Great Canyon? Next right? All right. Well, I'm stopping. Oh, what? I can't see it until morning." I did that one time, and then I stayed the whole night. Found a random hotel. One time, I slept in my car. Those days are over. The car sleeping thing, I've grown out of it. So now we're just relaxing with a little liner brush work. You could do this with a Sharpie as long as the paint is dry. Yeah, it is what makes road trips fun, but I do have to get back to life. I, do run a business and Texas or New Mexico. on Route 66. Okay, so I gotta find the Jackrabbit thing. I plan on taking you guys along since I'm not driving. You know, and just be like, hey, let's do Q&A. Let's talk. I've also gotten out of the car to jump in random canal. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What happened there? I've also jumped into random canals. I have done, I just, yeah. I'm excited. I do a lot of painting. I do a lot of drawing. That's something I've always done. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's going to be a little different. Now, how am I traveling? Whoops. In a car. This stencil brush, which I've had for 1,000 years, just broke. Okay. It's okay. It still works. I just have to make sure it doesn't fall out again. Probably by car. It's funny because then I have to travel to Florida and Galveston. I have like 3 more big road trips or business trips or trips. And I don't know where to book my flights from, so I'm hanging tight. I don't know. Da, 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 da. It'll figure itself out. Travel in my car. Otherwise, I could just. I do need to. There are, you know. Ooh. Now I don't like what I did here, but don't worry. I'm just gonna. Done. Gone. We have 15 big things here in Australia, but I've only been to one of them. I need to get out more. I've been to Australia. I love it. I love teaching in Australia. It was probably one of my most favorite places to be. That and New Zealand. Traveled myself across country twice. First time was in a hurry. Second time was when I was moving and we had a cat and a dog with me. Would like to do it again and see all the things. I will have my dog. A lot of people are asking me about my dog, Penny. She is going with, hence we're not getting on an airplane because that would not go well. So I will have my 13. Oh no, Penny's birthday is today. Penny's birthday is today. I think she's 14. We're in North Carolina, just outside of Raleigh. We're almost done. Oh, wait a minute. Liz says I'm originally from West Texas and live 30 minutes from the Jackrabbit. You guys, now I got to go see. I want to go to Buc-ee's. That is number uno on my road trip is Buc-ee's. And I plan on like spending time at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is the best. Thank you. I cannot wait. Now I'm just taking the brush and just skimming it along and just having some fun. Now, you guys, we put all that texture in there. Never been to a Buc-ee's. I hadn't been to what do you call it? What is that place, Anne? The breakfast place I went to with you? Barrel? No. Oh, come on. And the place I buy the shirts. Anne will know. I've been there twice with her. Okay, now Cracker Barrel. Thank you, Anne. Now we gotta bring out Cracker Barrel. I don't know why I was saying cheese something. Cracker Barrel. Plates and barrels. I've been Cracker Barrel. All right, now I want to bring out the texture of the background. Cracker Barrel. I think that is like the niftiest place to buy clothing. Am I way wrong on this? Prussian blue hue. All right. Prussian blue hue with a very dry chipboard brush. Something very dry. Like, and then you just do this. You get rid of most of the paint. Okay. Now I don't know exactly where my tape ends, but now I'm just going to go over the edge like this. Okay. Don't worry. Just gonna now skirt along the top. Tamara, you bought this. Do you, what kind of, Tamara, what kind of sealer would you like? Would you like gloss, high gloss, satin, soft touch, or matte? I mean, it's her art piece, for heaven's sake. She hasn't paid for it, but she will. Okay, I'm just going to go along the edge, just skirt along the edge here. Now, I didn't mean to skirt that much. Okay. Ooh, what's wrong with me? Oh, no, I know Cracker Barrel. It's just something I hadn't been to. And when I was in Virginia and North Carolina, I had to go. Oh, satin. She just said satin. Thank you. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing this little brush situation is I'm going over and, oh, that's black, not blue. Is I'm just going along all of that texture I had put in there. What kind of tape? It's on my website. This is, hopefully this is not leaking. This is on my website. It's this delicate surface. I just gotta make sure this is somewhat, if not all dry. But I am gonna try and do a little more texture in the middle. I'm hopefully not gonna bubble. Okay. Now, what helps you is if it's leaking on the inside, make sure you run your hands, your fingers along the edge. That could be a problem. It's just not, doesn't have a supply, or doesn't have a secure adhesion to the paper. So just I can give you the link to that particular. I don't know if I have a lot in stock. I won't be doing any reorders until I. Just going to use the rest of this paint and add a little more. Boy, it makes me happy to paint. Anne gave the link, I believe, to my website. If you just click the shop and you can throw tape up in the search bar, you'll find it. I have 2 types. Okay, I'm done, I think. I'm going to give this a nice satin touch. Nice. Because that's what the buyer would like. Oh. You know what I just realized? All I've had today was a mini toasted bagel in the morning. I'm starving. I did not get that. I did not eat much today. Thanks, Ann. By the way, all of my tutorials and demos go on my website under free tutorials. So if you're looking for inspiration, there's plenty there. Okay. What do you think, Tamara? Are you happy with this? I'm hoping. Okay. I hope so. Oh, definitely. I got it definitely. Okay. Here. Otherwise, I love the amount of texture. Can't wait to take the tape off of this. I really can't. It's going to take a little bit of ink on my hands. Ooh, why can't I get this stamp pad open? Oh, there we go. I know that I have good. Okay. I'm just taking my finger. I'm going to go along the edge of this tape from what I can see because I can't really tell where the tape begins. And then I'm going to hope I can get this tape off. Okay. Just taking a little bit of a darker black and I'm just wiping my hands right over that paper that I used for the texture. You'll see. You'll see when I hold it up. Okay. Right. And I'm going to do a satin finish. Let this dry a little bit before I go shipping it off to her. Okay, a soft little brush to seal this all together. Uh-oh, something's not dry. What is not dry? Hold on. Just gonna get, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I think the yellow that I put over there we go. Okay. And let this dry really well. Let's hope I can get this tape off after the 97 layers that I put of everything. Cameron, needless to say, I will not be shipping this in for Kathleen, the brushes that I use for liner are called micron brushes. And I will just type this in and give you a link. Uh-oh, maybe not, because my keyboard decided it's not working. Oh, here, I guess I didn't need it because I've searched it before. But these are the ones that I use and recommend. Okay, paste that. Okay, let's see if that's going to work. I'm sorry, I can't figure, why is my keyboard is, oh, sorry. I just realized what. Kathleen, give me a moment. I will answer your questions. My keyboard is going a wonky. But there, Anne, can you look up Micron and then can you also look up DuraClear and give the, if you go to my shop and look up DuraClear, sorry, my keyboard isn't doing a wonky. I had something on the, I'm just sorry. I wanted these to be, there we go. Oh yeah, I don't ship anything until it is set and cured. You know why? Because I want you to get the art that you paid for. All right. Here we go. Now I'm happy. I have no idea what I just did to my keyboard, but it's now typing in funky characters. It looks like it's Portuguese. So I think I changed the language. Thank you. Okay, I am going to heat this up a little bit as I'm going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a piece of the rice paper. And I use the satin sealer. Helps if you pull at a 45-degree angle. And remember, I had various layers of fun over the top of this because if you need a little X-Acto knife sometimes to pull the layers away, but I will find it. You look up DuraClear, it'll give you, there are several, I'm just going to push this. It might need a haircut. Look at that. That's the right. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm just going to give it a haircut. There we go. Yep. I need a smaller pair of, oh, sorry. Did you guys enjoy that? Here we go. Here's my teeny tiny scissors. I have to give the rice paper a haircut. A nice clean edge. I love me a nice clean edge. Now, what do we do? Sign my art. Da, da, da. Now, this is going to take a few day or so to dry and fully cure because there's a difference between drying and curing. And I'm going to change cameras. Hi, I'm back. All right. Uh-oh. Keyboard. Going berserky. Okay, let's turn this off. Sorry, that was more me. That's my keyboard. My keyboard has a mind of its own right now. All right, you guys. I hope you had a lovely evening. By the way, this is recorded and this will be uploaded onto my website under free tutorials. I hope you enjoyed. My plan is to be live every Wednesday until I hit the road, Jack. And don't you go back, no, 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 no. Lovely. Dinner calls, Tracy. Bye, Kathy. Hi. Karen said your studio looks so empty. I've just been cleaning. Don't worry, it's all going with me. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Talk to you all later. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to do something creative every day, which is written on my wall. And I wonder if they're going to make me take that down. Talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to get your original artwork while you can. I'll talk to y'all soon.